So what's up, guys? So today we're continuing episode 4 and going into part 2 of the photo walk around Koreatown and Mervish Village and the Golden Hour Street Photography. And at the end of this video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to pick out the best photo that I shot in this part of the episode, and I wanted to just kind of go through what my thought process was in getting that photo, and recognizing the scene, and just sort of understanding what the scene was and how it's coming together, and I guess what my mind's eye was seeing and what I was trying to process as the scene was playing out in front of me. And yeah, please enjoy the video. So hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed episode 4 part 2, and to me the picture of the day is definitely this one here, of I'm assuming it's the mom and her kid and her daughter, just walking down Bloor Street heading west, and that setting sun is just shining beautifully into both of their eyes, and when I say golden hour light, this is really what I mean. Like, there's no light that can beat the sun. There's no man-made light that's better than the sun. So let's take a look at how the shot came together and how I recognize the scene. So here right away I recognize the two subjects, and the light is just hitting them perfectly, and I'm seeing this framing here with the fruit market. It's all very colorful, and its way as well, the way that subjects are dressed, they're also dressed in really nice colors. And I'm seeing the story as well. I'm seeing the mom and her, I'm assuming that's her daughter, maybe coming back from shopping, running errands, picking her daughter up from school or daycare or whatever it might be. And I'm like, okay, this is definitely a moment. It's definitely a great opportunity to get a good shot. And I'm thinking, okay, I can see the framing, and I'm thinking about my timing. And I'm also seeing these areas where there's like light and shadow, and I know I kind of want them to pass through that, and ideally I want at least one of them, probably both of them, in the light areas, but I also want them kind of partially in the shadows, ideally, just to add a bit more dynamism to the shot. So I raise my camera, waiting for the right moment, and I snap off, I think, like 3 shots. And I knew that they were gonna walk by really close to me, and there was a potential for them being upset and stuff, so I tried to be as ninja as possible, and at the same time casual and friendly as possible. And I kind of raised my camera up, as I often do when the subject passes by, just to give them the impression in the corner of the eye that I'm kind of still shooting the scene, and the subject wasn't necessarily them. I was shooting something behind them, right? And so the first shot that we ended up with, this one here, it's not bad at all. You can see, I would say the main subject would probably be the mom and her eyes. This is probably usually the most important thing when you're shooting people straight on, is in the light. The rest of it's in shadow. Nice body language, and the same thing with the child as well. Again, the colors are just popping and beautiful, and the sun is just spectacular. And this is kind of what I mean when I say, Toronto is, a really colorful, beautiful city. You just kind of have to give it a chance and look a little bit closer, and you can find scenes like this all over the city, even in the wintertime. So that was the first shot. The second shot I got, I felt like this didn't really fit the narrative that I thought these two subjects are trying to tell. And the mom is a bit too much in the shadow. It looks cool. It looks dynamic. The composition's not bad, but I just felt like having the child all in the light and the mom in the dark that's not the narrative. That didn't fit the narrative that I thought this photo should have. You know, like the mom is the mom. She doesn't need to be in all shadow, but still a cool shot. You know, and if I didn't get the other two shots, maybe I would have been kind of happy with this, I guess. Maybe I would have cropped it differently, I don't know. But luckily, I ended up getting this shot. And, you know, to me, again, this is a shot of the day, it's a shot of this entire episode. And it's just all the stuff coming together, you know. It's definitely my style of photography. I like to be close to my subjects and try to get some essence of what I think is their humanity in the shot. And you can see that the mom is looking directly at the camera, which is usually a big plus. And her daughter, you know, daughter's being a kid and carefree and unself-conscious and just kind of walking through the scene. And it's a body language and the way they're dressed, and there's a story there, you know. You can just tell she's running errands. They're going about their day. They're not really thinking about this guy with his camera on the street corner, you know. And you can kind of see the day on the mom's body language, and the kid as well. The kid's kind of hopping around. Maybe had a good day, ready to go home, you know. You know, sun is setting, and then, you know, aside from them, of course, the light is beautiful. You know, so the light is hitting the mom's eyes in a really gorgeous way. And the colors are all popping, man. Like, you know, the way they're dressed and the background and everything. And so I think, you know, just it checks all the boxes I kind of look for in a good street photo, you know. I think the composition's not bad. It could have been a bit better, but it's not bad at all. I like that the subjects are nice and close, and you get that sort of intimate feeling, and you feel connected to them. And I think that allows you to feel a bit more empathy for the subject in the scene. You know, I think it's just a beautiful scene. There's emotion there, there's camaraderie. I think there's a lot of emotion in the mom's eye and her face in particular. And yeah, I mean, these are just the types of shots that I love to find on the street. You know, these very human moments. They're everyday moments. It's not like, you know, something that never happens or is really rare. But this specific moment with that woman and that child and the way they're dressed and the light and the background, that can't be replicated, really, you know. So yeah, I don't want to drag on too much, but I think it's a good shot. I think it's the best of the day, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my little explanation of, you know, sort of my thought process, you know, and looking at the scene coming together and why I chose these subjects and why I think this is my favorite shot of the day. Okay, guys, so I'll see you in the next one, and take it easy.